Alright, so today within our little mini lesson, our 5-minute quick video, I want to go over this idea of density. We just got done talking about our properties, so our physical properties. And one of those physical properties and a characteristic property that is really important to us is density. So what is density? Density is defined as mass per unit volume. It's a measure of how tightly packed and how heavy the molecules are in an object. Another way of saying that is how many molecules, how many atoms do I have smashed together in space? If I have a lot of atoms smashed together, we say it's dense. If there's not a lot of atoms, there's a lot of space, then we say it's less dense. So let's look at some examples. So first example, which of these would be more dense? Well, this one would be more dense. They have the same volume, but you can see this has these little circles represent atoms. These have way more atoms, way more close together, more tightly packed. These have less atoms, and they're further apart. There's a lot more space. Whereas in this example, they both have the same number of atoms. But which one has atoms that are smashed closer together? This would be this one. So we would say this one is more dense because there's less space between these atoms compared to this one. So it just depends how many atoms and how close are they together. If there are a lot of them and they're smashed close together, it's probably going to be pretty dense. If it's spread out, there's not near as many atoms, then there's going to be a less dense. So we can actually find a number value for density. So there's the equation mass divided by volume. So we can go mass divided by volume. So let me write that in here. So mass, and apologize for my handwriting. That's our equation for density. Mass divided by volume is going to give me my density. A quick and easy way to find out, draw a heart, draw a line right in the middle, and it looks like kind of an M over a V. So probably not as much with my terrible handwriting, but M over V, mass divided by volume, is going to be our math equation for density. So now, which one, A or B, would be more dense? Should be letter B, because there's less space in between the atoms and there's more atoms there. So this one would be more dense, this would be less dense. Same situation here. Which one would be more dense? Again, it would be letter B. The atoms are much closer together, they're more tightly packed, so therefore density would be more in letter B. So I know it's not a whole lot, it's a quick, maybe 1-2 minute spiel, but just to kind of help you out with density. How close are the atoms packed together? That's what we're trying to figure out. The ones with the most atoms packed most closely together, that would be more dense. If there's a lot more space, then that would be less dense. If you have questions, always make sure to come and talk to me. I'll do my best to try and clear any up. But this is something that hopefully makes things a little easier to see. Your keyword tonight is Husker.